Hello everyone, and welcome to Diamond Painting Reviews by Jene. Tonight's video, we're going to be doing the opening video for the collaboration between myself and Rob, aka Diamond Painting Dog Dad. Now, a couple of things I wanted to say before we get started, and that is I need to apologize to Rob. And that is, I had a bit of technical difficulty, and unfortunately the original video I took this morning disappeared. So I'm having to redo this, and as you can see, I've already kitted up the painting and the drills. So I do apologize for that. We were originally supposed to do a kit up and go over some information, but yeah, I'm telling you, it's a learning curve with this camera. Anyway, I do apologize for that. So, Rob, I'm so sorry. So, we have been communicating back and forth for a couple of months now. We decided to do a collaboration, but we wanted to wait until I came back from Mexico. So, we decided on the 14th, which is today, and we are going to be doing together, move this out of the way, House on the Hill. This is a Diamond Art Club painting. It's one of their older paintings, but I'll have to say it is a favorite because it's still on their site. It is a beautiful painting. I would show you the thumbnail, but it's quite dark and it'll be very difficult to see it. Now, this is a 50 by 33 centimeter. It has, believe it or not, 29 colors. Wow. Because it's really not that big. In fact, my light pad is almost as big as the painting, so, but it's going to be fun to do. This is a painting I bought, oh boy, I'm going to say probably about 6 or 7 months ago, if not longer than that. This is probably my third painting that I bought from Diamond Art Club, and to be honest, the parchment paper has been on this for quite some time. I actually put parchment paper on my paintings in the beginning, the day that I received the painting. I am not a fan of the clear protective sheets. So when I get the painting, not realizing I could re-roll it back up and put it in the box, I would take the sheet off and put parchment paper on. So this parchment paper has been on here for a while. Now I did check to see if the adhesive was still tacky, and I'm just going to pull this up, and as you can see, it's still, oh, you can't see that. So I'm just going to move this over here. So sorry about that. But as you can see, it's still pretty tacky. So I'm not concerned there. This is a full round drill, and it does have one AB accent, although I probably will swap some of this out with crystals. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind quite yet. It just depends on if I can match the color with the crystals that I do have. So here are the drills. I'm going to be using the Harbor Freight system. And as I said, there's one AB accent, and it is 141. So it's the white. But I am looking forward to doing this because these are really, really beautiful colors. Now this is more like an autumn fall picture, but as I said, you know, I've had this for a while, and really I should have gotten it done a while ago, but you know, it is what it is. So let me tell you a little bit about Rob. As I said in the beginning, I have been communicating with Rob for some time. I have been watching his channel for approximately possibly 5 months, and really gotten to know him in the last few weeks. Very super sweet guy. He does unboxings of diamond paintings. He does unboxings and unbaggings on diamond painting accessories, and he just started doing videos on, they're called poison dart frogs and aquariums. Now, when he first brought this out, I'm thinking, are you sure you want to work around poison frogs? But very interesting. He's very knowledgeable on these frogs. And I love the way he has the aquarium set up. So very, very interesting to watch. And he's very knowledgeable in the diamond art community as well. So I will have all of his information down below in the description, and I highly, highly recommend that you take a look and check him out. Now, one thing about Rob is he has joined YouTube back in April of 2014, but I believe he's only been creating videos for about a year. And I'm super happy that he's doing. As I said, his videos are really informative and very interesting. Another thing that has interested me about Rob is his passion and devotion to animals. Now, most of you that have been following me, you know I'm a small dog breeder. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I breed Shetland sheepdogs, or better known as Shelties. Now, picture a small collie, and that's what a Sheltie would look like. Now, Shelties are not part of the collie family, but they look like collies. Now, I will go into the history of the Shetland sheepdog in another video, but for now, I just wanted to kind of give you an idea about what dogs I have. But for Rob, he is what I call a foster parent. He fosters homeless, abused, and neglected dogs. And for a dog breeder, that is just amazing, because it is difficult sometimes when you know that there are dogs that are either neglected or abused, and you take them in and you try to find them a forever loving home. And it's really not as easy as it sounds. For me, I live in the city. Our house is not very big, and I would love to take on rescue dogs, but unfortunately I can't because our house is too small. Although I have brought in dogs for a few days, just so that the rescue homes that are outside the city can get ready and prepared for those new arrivals. So yeah, we're going to go more into depth over that in our collaboration. So I don't want to get into too much information right now about that. So one thing I wanted to show you is that this journal that I've got here, even though I don't have the diamonds and jewels on it, this is going to be my 2020 diamond painting journal, and this is going to go over all of my paintings that I've completed and or starting. So like the Great Wall of China, I need to get a picture of it. The leopard watercolor here from the Diamond Art Club. This is Raspberry Daiquiri from the Diamond Art Club. I haven't finished it. I was waiting for some special drills to come in. They have come in now, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on this painting and hopefully get it done as soon as possible. This one here is on the Victoria's Moon Ocean Wave. I'm almost done with that one. This painting, though, is a review painting, and I don't want to go into great depth with it because I'm not quite finished with it, and I want to be able to do a full post review and final thoughts. The whole purpose of doing this particular painting is I wanted to be able to compare their square drills with their round drills. So look out for that video. It probably will be posted sometime at the end of next week, possibly the week after. This site is for the CES deals, the purse, and the passport cover. I just have to fill that in. But this one here, this is for the collaboration, and I'll most likely use both pages for this. Now, this is an older Diamond Art Club painting, so it doesn't come with the stickers for the thumbnail or the schematic. So I will have to figure out how to do that later down the road to put it in my journal. And I did have to make labels for my drills. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, this is an older Diamond Art Club painting. One of the things that I'm going to ask you to do, excuse me, got a scratchy voice, is this. Me and Rob had been talking about what are we going to do as far as just kitting up and, you know, kind of going over our channels. And Rob had suggested that we ask you, the viewer, to ask us questions. And the reason why we want you to do that is because we want to get you all involved, not only in the discussions, but also ask us questions so that you can get to know us better as creators. So I'm asking all of you that are watching, go down to the comments below, have a question or two. It could be 3, 4, it can be multiple questions. You know, one's good enough though if you want to just do one. And it can be anything. It could be diamond painting related, any type of crafting, about animals. It could be anything. So I encourage you to do that. And again, down below in the comments, ask questions, because that way what we're going to do is the next video, we're going to be answering those questions for you. And again, the reason why we're asking this is so that you guys can get to know us better as creators, and it'll also help us get to know each other better as partner creators. So I'm looking forward to those questions. And again, guys, I love to read your comments. I might not be able to answer as quickly as possible, but I love to read your comments. So please, please ask those questions, and I can't wait to read them. So by saying that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you like the video, please let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you didn't like the video, I'm totally okay with that. But if you could be so kind as to go down below in the comments and let me know what you didn't like about the video. That way it helps me improve my videos in the future. Also, if you're new to the channel, again, a big howdy and welcome. If you like what you see and you like what you heard, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to the channel. But if you do subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell that is right next door to that subscribe button. That bell is going to let you know when I've uploaded my next video. So everyone, by saying that, if it is morning for you, have a very pleasant morning. If it's afternoon for you, have an excellent rest of your afternoon. And if it's evening for you, have a very pleasant evening. Again, my name is Jene. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on the review. We'll talk again real soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.